Hi. Hello. So, yeah, because it's the first stream, you have to, point me out to. Ah, nice. It's fixed now. Yeah. Yay. Yay. Today we're gonna, oh, my cat just jumped to my table. So, today we're going to create some enemies for the game. And I'm, and I will try to tackle down this streaming thing. So we'll see how how it will go. By the way, just send this link to your friends and say this is the best stream ever. So yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a chill stream, so we'll see. I usually start with looking I usually start with looking references, like what I want to do, what I want to see in the game. The game is about dice. You throw dice to determine the outcomes of the fights. But because the lore itself is about dice too, there will be there is no dice related enemy yet. So I just want to create the first dice related enemy, and it will be like just a dice. I don't know if you know that, but I think there was a dice in Silent Hill too, like a block of dice, and not this, but rotating cube puzzle, something like this. And I want to recreate this. So yeah. By the way, I can't see the chat. Let me just check. Okay. I don't have any friends. You can make some friends here. It is medieval D&D dungeon crawler and roguelite. Nah, the game is it's a roguelite game. You have to, finish the game in one run. If you don't, it just resets, but you get your meta currency, just the gold in the hub, to the hub. And you can just spend them with the merchant and etc. But it's a game about fighting for your father's realm. You just use dice. Enemies use a lot of things, but their damage to you also calculated by the dice. So it's a dice determined fighting game actually. Yeah. So let's just go to Pinterest and type some stuff like dice concepts and like dark fantasy dice concept. Didn't I say that? Okay. Yeah. But we need some like a enemy type. How can we find this dice? Sentient dice enemy concepts. What's your idea, by the way? What's the idea? What's your idea look like? Something like this. Oh, there are a lot of dices with eyes, like a sentient ones. There are a lot of. Hey, welcome. I want to make it something creepy, with faces. with maybe just like a big hole in it in one side. So we have 6 sides. We can just go whatever we like. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, and also I like masks. Some of my friends did this to me. Did something like this for me. I will show you later on. Oh, this one. See? This is creepy enough. With legs. It's important that how we are going to do this. I don't want to just copy something and, steal their ideas. It's not good. Maybe we can change the face count of the dice depending on the difficulty. Face count. So like the enemy has D6 face. Okay. I can do that. Yeah. It could work. They all use in the game, enemies and everyone use D20 dices, but we can just change the concept for the visuals and use it. I like this bloody look, from top to bottom. It's like a crystal, right? Yeah. I don't want to give it a, arms or legs. I just want to make it creepy, that's all. It's sad. This one. This looks so good. We can just find faces from museums. I usually do that when I need some like an armor piece for concepts, and I just drop the masks from museums and such. Which one? Mask. Go ask me. European image gallery. These rich museum images. Is dice mechanic will be like psychic based realistic drawing? A physics based? No. No, it won't be physics based. So yeah, if yours physics based, you're good. We can check Wiki Commons. Like Wiki Commons have a lot of free to use, or like you can just credit them and use their textures and such. Let's go mask. Maybe we can use them. We can use this ugly face. Agamemnon. Oh, it's Agamemnon's mask. So maybe we can just. Where's the credits for this? Yes, for attribution, they just ask for credits. So we can photo bash this into a dice texture and use it that way. It's good. Let's check more. We don't want any modern mask, and I don't care about the like proper era or proper place kind of thing, right? For now, because we will just break them down and just try to make them like our own. Let me start it first. My game doesn't take around in the real world, so I get references from everywhere, and I can use like medieval era, I can use some like a prehistoric era, but I need to make them fit into my own lore. So like let's just say sometimes I found mask. This is not a bronze mask, but sometimes I found something like bronze or gold. But if it doesn't fit my lore. I just changed them to create something like a maybe jade mask or something like that. Cause it's in our father's head. I didn't understand the last message, so oh, we can use this. This is simple enough to use to create some sensation about like a European mask. Maybe you can that's the link itself. No, I don't want this. So yeah, this. Maybe we can go from here. Like just say 18th century and go around. Okay, this one is good. No, this one is not good. Maybe we can use this, change some stuff in the face. Collecting references is the like hardest part of the job maybe, because it's usually never, fit. You have to tweak around too much. Oh, these kind of mask and this one is here too. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we can right now we can go with just with two with these. So this one's contribution to credit and credit. Yeah. Okay. I think we can contribute. Let me just found. What's the usage of comments? So yeah. We can just use this. Maybe I'll check later. But we're going to use both of these into our own dice. And I want to make it something more like a greenish, like maybe with moss around it. So oh no, objects will be timeless. It's not in our father's head. Uh our father, so the world is kind of in shambles, and it's because of our father. Um because he's because he was rebellious, something happened, and because of this something happened, the the whole land is now using dice to determine everything, but it is pure chaos. And in this time, uh while after your training is done, your father asks to for you to find the time god itself. So it was this dude. Let me just find him first for you. Yes, this one. Your father asks you to, let me just, yeah, right? You can see it. Okay. Your father asks you to find this dude. But while finding this dude, this one, he's gone. While finding this dude, you have to fix your father realm too. It's like your mission, your job to find this time god itself, because he steal one of the sons, but that is why the time stops. That is why you always start over after you're dead. Uh, so you have to find him, and you have to fix the realm while you are trying to find him. Uh, so, I don't know. Is there any problem with sending a link? Link to what? Oh, Archon, it's you. Send everyone. send this link to everyone. I'm not seeing how many people are we? Oh, we're 12. Nice. Webtoons or manwash. So I think webtoons are a bit young for me because I'm a 13-year-old man. I've never read webtoons, but I read a lot of comic books in my time. So yeah. Let's continue with the trying to find references. Oh, my other cat is here too. Okay. Let's continue finding the. Yeah, you're right. It might be helpful. There's no problem sending the link. Send everyone this link. Yes, call your friends. I discovered this site when I was searching for public domain images. Yeah. Oh, you were asking about another link. Okay, just send it here. I don't think chat. It will be a problem. Yeah, just send it. I will check it. Because it's like a public site, so I don't think it's anything gonna happen. Let's continue finding these up. Yeah. So we will use these two masks. And other than that, we will create something like this. Maybe we can just put some chains on it. I won't be doing anything like, you can see my mouse right there. Yeah. I don't think I will be doing like faces like this with nose and such. It will be just images all over. By the way, just check this. Check this cube. It's tearing down here. If I did this, I couldn't sleep with this. It's so weird. But it's an amazing game, so we can't say anything about it. Maybe a pop filter can improve sound. It's not that necessary. Oh, okay. I will try next time. Can you send it to me through... How can you send it to me? Just don't send it as a link. Keep like put spaces between them, between the don't use like dots, but use spaces so I can just put the link by myself. Maybe the microphone is too close. Maybe we can just talk like this. Yeah. Just by the way, I want to create something like Pot of Greed. Maybe next enemy, maybe some like some hand comes over from the pot itself, and it just throws magic at you or something else, whatever the weapon he's using. But I think Pot of Greed. New idea. Pot of Greed kind of thing, and a hand coming from the top of it, and it throws gold at you. Just the damage though, every attack is gold related. We can do that. Yeah, let's go with the pot thing. And it's easy to create right now, so we can use this mask on the pot. Yes, there will be a lot of dices, like mainly there's one hit dice to determine if you hit the enemy, and there's another dice to determine the damage after the hit. So there are a lot of hit dices, there are a lot of damage dices. If you, like, let's say some hit dices uh, give you more like a, you can only in default hit dice you can only critical hit with 20, but if you find another dice, maybe it will give you 17 to 20. If you hit anything around 17, 18, 19, 20, it will crit. And with the damages also like that. There are some dice has like a uh, only do one damage, whatever you throw away. But some dice is like, let's say, throw, from 1 to 10, it damages 2. On 10 to 20, it will hit like 3 or 4 or something like that. And there are a lot of skills in the game. Every skill is passive. So let's say you get a passive that only triggers when you throw odd dice. So you will multiply skills and dices, and you will create strategies with that. Yeah. Met Museum. We have. Okay, let me just check the Met Museum. Oh, I was just looking Metropolitan Museum for the mask. So yeah, just let's go to the mask. Oh, okay. These are better. Yeah. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful mask. He's in shock. This one is also in shock, but this one is in shock because he knew it before. You know, it's a shock about like, I knew it. This is a baby shock. So this is the baby's first time sucking the milk. So yeah, what we want to use them. This mask is it's a bit cocky. No, it's like so we don't use it too. This is me when I try to hide my horns or something like that. I don't know. What does the squirrel hide? So this one is doing that. This one is, I don't know what it's doing. So oof, this is so good. Cool looking dude. There's an option for 3D images as well. Has 3D image. Let's go. So few. So we will be using no 3D today. War mask. Okay. No. We were using this. No. These are too. How can I say it? How can I say it? Like expressionist, I need some subtle masks. Look at this. Rose beret. Is this object copyright free? Some of them, I think. We can just check them. We need to check them for domain access. So this is good. No. Let's check more. We has open access image. Yeah, this is better. You can use it that way. We can use this for Path of Greed kind of thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is good. I like this. Yeah. Can I just download this? Yeah, nice. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. So did we get it? No. Save image. Yay. Mm, 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 mhm. Let's open up with the Photoshop. And by the way, I'm really struggling with the OBS. So sorry if I messing things up. So of course we are going to delete um the background. We just say delete the background. We're just waiting. Yeah. Apply layer mask for me, please. What to change? Right now there's nothing to change here, but if you want to use this texture like the forehead, we can just, I usually do get some part of the image, uh like, yeah, first let's deselect all and just take this part of the image. Thank you. And I just use them like this. Ah, it's you from yesterday. Hi. Yes, this is kind of like a photo bashing because let me just quickly show you what is actually photo bashing. So photo bashing is more like a technique that you find some parts of a texture. Like, let's say you want to create some helmet like this. So this photo bashing requires that you can just found everything from everywhere. So see, I think it's an maybe I don't know what's the English word for it, but MRI machine, but it creates like it takes parts of this image. Let's say it takes part of this the top of the top left of the image and just photo bash it here to create that texture from the reference texture. Uh, this way you can find, if you want to find some, like, do you need metal? Just go find some copper in wherever you want to check, and you can use that copper in your helmet's base. So if you want something plastic, just find some plastic object and just take part of it and use it. I did this. Uh, I did this heavily on the. Let me just find the. I showed it before, but let me just show you here. Uh, Oof. Okay, I will try to find here. I don't know why it isn't here. Just let me look the. Hmm. Yes, I did this heavily on here, so this is not the exact image for this object. I did photobash few other images together and create this. The base model is just something simple. You know, it was like base model was this. You know, something like, you know, circle. But to show you how I did this. By the way, I think there's a video up in Instagram for me explaining this. But let me just quickly show you here. It looks really good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, it's actually, see this? The first image was only this. I found some jade pendant from I don't know where, but because of the photo bash, you break down the referenced image so much it became something else. So you can sometimes get away with it. Uh, I don't suggest using some copyrighted image because I don't know what's going to happen. Uh, is it a fidget spinner? No, it's not a fidget spinner. It's just a jade pendant from I don't know where. Like I think I found it in Pinterest or something like that. But after this, uh, again, I found some like a fish related, like a necklace or something like that. And I just break it down to 3 pieces, use them like copy again, copy it again and just turn it around or something like that. I just wanted to make it like something holdable like this, because this is an instrument. And after this, I use the first images. Let me show you this. Yeah, I use this first image and just scale them up and use it as a color. So the outside part of the instrument will be colored as the inner part of it. And after that, I found some, because this is an instrument, this is a blown instrument, so you need some part that is hollow, and this is a magical instrument, so the hollow part is like you don't see the background, it's like a void inside. So I just made this from other images, a golden part, because I like the gold, black, and green combo. And listen this carefully, because this is not the end of the image. I use a lot of scale down images because I try to come up with the PS1 look for it. So I scale down the whole image, preferably this to this. Ah, you can't see this. Sad. But I'm scaling it down just to show you. I don't usually do anything this quick. It takes time. So just to show you, I'm cropping this and scaling down to, let's say, 200 and let's say 256. Yeah. So the image will be more crunchy, like a PSX texture. And after that, I change the image's mode to indexed color. I always do this because it gives some deterred look to it. By the way, there is a software called, let me just check. I think it's like something like a pixelator or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember the word for it. But let me just check. There's a Steam link to it. This is not an ad, by the way. I'm trying to open up the Steam. It's not a fish. it's a model. Yes. Steam is booting up so slow right now. I don't know why. So while it's doing that, you can check the model. I couldn't find the Steam link right now. Let me just... Pux Pixelizer. It's this. Let me just put it here. Yes, Pux Pixelizer. It's a great way to create dittered and pixelated look if you don't want to make it manually. And I think next week I will look into that. So we'll see. After that, you just save the texture, and go to Blender again. Oops. So after that, it's easy to model because I just modeled this after I created the texture. It's sometimes in like these kind of objects, it's backwards. Sometimes you just create textures before and then models. It was like that. Yeah. And I use other composition like instant ditter. I will check these and tell you guys. Because it's not mine. I've just bought it, instant ditter. It's really works amazingly. So I just use it. Yeah. So the photo bashing is this, you just use different kind of photos and different pieces to work to create something original. Let's continue to check references. Oha Zize, when did you get into design? I get into design, I think 8 years ago. We created our first game in 2017, I guess. But I didn't do anything in that game other than created content. Like I was just first game designer, but not like coding, just designing the game, just saying that this should do this should do this and that. And I just checked the whole pacing of the game, like let me just show you the game. I don't know. I won't show this today. Maybe later. And then after that game, I decided that I need to be more in the game because I need to, people working a lot, people a lot other than me. So I need to create something more. And I like designing and I like creating stuff. So I just went 3D first. And right now, I am coding in the Unreal's blueprint too, if you call that a coding. I don't text, like type down codes and such, but I use blueprint. Yeah. Did you learn all of this by yourself? Did you get any lesson? No, I just do it all by myself. If you know the donut guy in the Blender, I learned from him. Right now, he's more like an AI guy, but I don't know. I don't want I don't care about it. So, but he did teach me a lot of stuff in the first, weeks. After that, at first, by the way, let me find this. I tried stylized stuff, but it was hard for me at least. So I couldn't keep up with this. Like these kind of stuff. This was from a game that, like, didn't release, so kind of like stylized, but I didn't like put a lot of thinking of it. Yeah, this is my art station, but I don't use it anymore. Maybe I should use it. Like these, I had a series for Vivaldi, artifacts of Vivaldi, but I stopped doing that too. Yeah. And after that, I try to find myself. I try to find a style, like a language for myself, and I like the retro vibe so much. So I go back and started creating PSX stuff. Andrew something, yes, I don't remember his name, but yeah. But I learned everything because you don't you can of course get courses and whatever you want, but I think you can learn everything from just YouTube. There are a lot of real good tutorials, a lot of tutorial plus a lot of time. You need to try. You need to do and do and do uh, because I do a lot of in Instagram and TikTok content too. Even for me, that if you check my older stuff, if you check my first videos, they're all like simple stuff. They don't have any you know uh, complexity in them. And right now it's more, let me just, can you guys see this? Which one do you see right now? Let me just check. And I go to Blender. What if I close this? Did you guys see the other one? Yeah, this one. The image is gone. So another lesson. Try to use this external data and automatically pack resources. If you don't, you will lose your background image like this. So this animation is simple. Ooh, there's no yeah. This animation is, where's the animation? Even the animation is gone. So see, amateur. I was an amateur, so but look at this dude, and right now, after long hours and doing a lot of other stuff, you can just learn yourself, and with enough training, with enough study, you will find another stuff. You will find, like, I'm in that era. Let me just find it. That I try to be much more stylistic with my work. I don't know. Try to uh, I'm trying to be more artistic with my works. You will see a lot of probably a lot of videos of me collabing with another artist and such. But right now, even if I do PSX style, I don't like limit myself to it. So I use a lot of glares and whatever in my composition, because if you just drop it, the animation itself is changing. Look at the lightning changes. But right now I'm in a mood that I like some color in my works. See, all the vibe changes. And this dude in a pool. This was for a really good artist. White participant, I guess, was the name. So watch YouTube videos, watch another people doing things, and copy them. It is important to copy people. Just do whatever you want. Like, if you see something and you like it, just copy them. Of course, don't copy and share them and say this was my work, because it's not your work. But always try to copy them first, because while you're copying people, for me at least it was like this, while you're copying people, you'll decide, let's say you're doing an X, whatever it is, you're doing this. Let's say you're doing this in this same scene, you're doing this. Let's just change this scene. It just gives a bit more to the vibe. Summer vibes. Let's go. This is more summer vibes. Let's go. You see this and you want to create something like this. Okay? Do the exact thing, the same thing, but I don't know. Maybe you wanted to make, maybe you don't like this. You know, maybe you want to create more stylistic part of this. You know, like let's say you don't like PSX style, but you want to make this realistic. You can just get the vibe from it. You can just copy this, and then slowly you go to other YouTube videos or other tutorials, and you learn realistic part of it, realistic part of modeling or texturing, whatever it is. This the whole scene is like this. Cool. I think this was like, yeah, 5 on 2, 5 on 2. So maybe you want to create more realistic scene with it. Just copy the scene, do everything exactly like this, but change some small stuff. And day by day, with changing small stuff, I don't know, little things, you will start to find your own design language. That is how I managed to come up with these kind of stuff. By the way, these are all fun, you know, but I do actually create other stuff for the game. So that is how my artistic style fixed there. So let's see. That kind of thinking, copying other people, led me towards this. So just start there, start somewhere, just copy everything. And yeah, PSX parties. It happened. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Someone stole your video. I remember. Yeah, of course. That looks good. Thank you. Thank you. And because, see, before that, I didn't use anything clear in my videos and such, but I want to make it like, this, yeah, this. Yeah. See? Yeah. And ask people, ask around, show people, show your things. Don't be shy to put your stuff out there, because people give a lot of good comments. Like here, you just say Dagger looks good, and yeah, thank you. And probably you will think some like, maybe this shouldn't be green, maybe this should be blue. You can just say that, and I can, oh yeah, this can be better in blue. And then I add it on, add it on, add it on. So I find my, design language like that. Just copy these. See? This is all daggers. I didn't copy exactly anything exactly, but I just get this tip idea from it, use it. I just get the part of this and use it here. See? This texture is like, the idea comes from this. So you don't know where the ideas and stuff comes around. There's no magical thing that like I get inspired from this and inspired from this. Inspiration comes from while you're working. You just need to work, and you just need to do your stuff. I study graphic designing, and I do learn more experimenting on my own. Yeah, true. I learned everything from just saying I want to do this, and try to achieve something is the best teacher for me, at least. Yeah. We just talked and we didn't do shit. Let's do some stuff. So yeah, that was photo mashing. Yeah. Do you went college? Yeah, I went college, but I did my bachelor's on economics, and my master's was in marketing. I didn't finish the master's because the thesis was hard. But I didn't do any like graphic design or anything like that. It's just pure learning from the internet. Hmm. We will use this as a face, so because they can't stop us. They say it's free, so we will use this. And we just go here like this. Oop. See? We will use this again like this. And it won't matter. We will fix this later on when we need. We can always, like, you know, try to make it better. See? Oh, no, not like this. We'll see. Let's save this. And then, by the way, this is me, like, creating really fast. It's not fast like this normally. Say that. Give some, because there's a lot of like sharpness. Let's say sharpness. We need to, for this, we need to give a Gaussian blur to it. So when you scale it down, it won't look like a, I don't know, pixelated mess. Nice. Maybe we can fix it like this. Just spot healing brush tool. Yeah, we can just do it like this. It's too harsh. Just healing brush. Yeah. I don't want to lose its head. So I can just, these are not good techniques, by the way. I'm just trying to create some shitty version of it. It won't matter. Sometimes process doesn't matter because the ending will be great. This. Yes. Yes. This look a lot of creepier. Not like this. Yes. Yes. So good. Yeah. I think this is fine right now. So again, we will change the mode, but it gets, it destroys a lot of coloring in here. So maybe for this one, we won't use any dithering. Saving this. In the, I am really bad at foldering stuff. Like, you have to be sure where to put your images, where to put your models and such. And I am really bad at it. What's the name for this? Pot of greed? No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't call this pot of greed. What should we call this? Pot face. Yay! Really good name. Pot face. You can use it as a derogatory term too. Pot face. Hey, Yeah, just pot face. Let's go. And we will use this in a blender. Let's just create. Say yes. In all my socials, I say I don't delete the default cube, but I lied, so yeah. You can't judge me because of it. We need some, always do your models with reference. We need some, like a reference images to base our model to. Which bot should we copy? Just dark fantasy poet again. Yeah. I hate this kind of stuff. You can see this is AI, right? I hate it. Okay. We can't use Elden Ring pots, so maybe something like this. Only the base of it. So it'd be like no. Let's go with Pot of Greed again. Yeah, look at this beauty. We can just, this and this. Okay, yeah. So, in Blender. Oh, you didn't see the reference scene. Yeah, you can see it now. In Blender, we can just create a circle and just go with that. Because of self-limiting, I use only 8 vertices with that. And we just join these like this. Some of the things I do, you don't need to copy them, you just don't need to do anything I do. It's just some like habits that I'm doing. Ah, sorry, I deleted the cube, yeah. So for this, the base, it will be like small base. Just this. We can scale it down later on. And then for this, we can just go, yeah. Yeah. We can just go. Oop. What? Oop. Not like this, but like something like this. This is kind of old kind of thing, right? Maybe after we created its handles, it will look like it will look like a better pot, maybe. So go this and this. Yeah. More pottery. Faster than making with the hand. Yeah. Yes. Because we work in a low poly style, we won't be doing any like actually make this hollow like this. You don't need that. We will fix it in the texturing process. We will fix it in the texturing process. Yes. By the way, we need to give a, sorry, we need to take a 5-minute break, but I forgot to create a break scene. So you will just have to wait with this. And I will see you in a 5-minute tops. Yeah. Hello again. It wasn't an hydration break. It was a tea break. Yes, let's continue. Let me just, yeah. So we were making a pot with a face. And before a face, we can give it some scary looking hand, maybe. I used a hand before, so for now, we can just use it again. And maybe we can change it later. I'm trying to append the other project, so it's easier this way. I suggest you use your old stuff always, uh, while trying to come up with a new, like a model, at least at the first stage. So you will be doing things faster. Let me just find it. Dip, dip, dip. Yes, it. Handbrain. The name is Handbrain. The object is. Oof. I don't know which collection. So let's see. Not this. Not this. Not definitely not this. These are a lot of hens. Not this. We get the nah. Which one? Let me just find it here. I'm trying to find the project to get the hen from. The name was. The name was. Where is it? The eye. Not the eye. Not the golem. Not the seal. Ooh, skeleton map with password. No. Mm. By the way, don't forget to to save your project. It is the most important part. Let's just use this because there's a lot of hens here. We will use some of this just for now. Just which one? These were looking good. I did take it from somewhere else to use it in situations like this, so that I can just like create a concept art for it. Yeah, we don't need the others, so let's just separate this. Let's just clear parent first. Where did it go? Oof, too big. Let's just create this. Yes, this is looking nice. Yeah. And right now, we don't care about its texture. We don't care about this model because we will be remodeling this for this. Yeah. So we separated it. This is in another object. So just right now, let's just say hand and just hide this. Yeah. So we're trying to look for something like this. Even right now, it's spooky. Yeah. Yeah. Let's continue. Right now, we just want to texture this with whatever we created with the pot face. And this will stretch. I know it will stretch, but I want it to be stretched because I want the face to be uglier. And let's just look for it. Let's see how this works out. Of course, you have to UV unwrap it first. This is the ugliest part of any modeling technique. I'm just doing it fast, so, you know, to not wait for it. Not this. Yeah. Yeah. This will work, probably. Let's see. Yay. Yay. See, it's uglier right now. Let's just use the face and see it. Nice. Ah, it looks great. I love it. But, of course, there are seams right now. Here. Let's just... Okay. How does it work right now? Like this? Yeah. No problem. So, another technique. We're going to Photoshop. So, if you don't want any seams to, if you don't want to show any seams in a texture, there's an actual technique in Photoshop. So, you're going to offset by half of your texture size. If you have 256, you have to offset it like 128, so that you can just see the seams. You can just make them like, you get the spot healing brushing tool, and you just do this, do this for a few times. This is the easiest and the fastest way, by the way. We're trying to come up with something, fast and reliable right now. So you can just, there are a lot of advanced techniques, but for now, this will work. See? And you will, for this texture, you will offset it again to get the base. Yeah. I think right now it won't show any seams. Let's try again. Yeah. We need to fix this, of course. Because this isn't... Okay. Because the pot's, let's say, geometry, it won't use like this, like this. Yeah, it needs to be fitted in the whole UE space, so that you will make the, this seams disappear. But let's find another way for this. Because everything in 3D is manageable when you just, want to achieve stuff. By the way, I'm loving this. This is so good. The face looked so good. Yeah. For now, we're leaving the seams. Or you can always texture paint these kind of stuff. Like use clone brush and just, you know, it will mess up the other stuff. Whatever it is right now, it doesn't work. Okay. Let's go check this again. Yes. It'll start to be looking some face like what we want. So I use just the object mode. I don't use any. I just crank up the roughness to 1 to get my look. And for this, for interpolation, you will always select closest to get this pixelated look. And with our filtering, composition, this will look something like our fitting. Let me just check. What are you guys saying? You looking on PS? Yeah. This is exactly why I don't trust home decor. Yes. Your home decor can be a haunted hot face if you don't treat them right. So I don't know where, but we lost our vision. Yes, right now is much better. And if you want something like more flashy, you can always use the glare and it will look more shiny. Sometimes I use specular, but for now this pot will be a just rough piece of clay. And we'll need to change this hand. Maybe next week we will create some hands. Or you can just, this model was free. You can just always mess around on it, you know. You can just for us this is too complex. This is not PS1. First of all, we don't like triangles, we like quads. You'll make this quad. This is all quad now. Nice. And then you can just decimate it to make it more make it more PS1 looking. But it's always nice to do this stuff by yourself. Ah, fuck. Yeah, like this, you know? You can always tell me. I was working on Blender and you didn't see anything. I need some, I need some, I don't know, maybe like a terminal to show me where I'm right now, where I am right now. So I was at Blender. Yeah. Yeah, we changed the composition and we changed this triangles to quads thing. Yeah. It was accident, yeah. Sorry. But this is our first stream, so no one can say anything to us. Yes. Right now we're using this hand. Maybe we can change these colors to get more like a green vibes. How should I do this? Oh, let's just change its shading. Is that a hue? For now. Not this. Not this. Yeah, this. Yes. Let's create something more green-ish. Something like this. Yes. Like something like this. Yeah. More fitting, I think. Just for now. We will change it. We'll try to make better stuff. Just let's delete this part. Yeah. This is something that I grabbed from Sketchfab, a good site, for just, think tanking. Something like this. And I think I will create maybe chains around it. And I want to make them just with like textures, not an actual object. Yeah. So let's change this. It's all about scenery, don't forget. All about scenery. All about our light. For now, this looks heavy. See? We'll make it more hairy. Yeah, looks better. The hand itself is a bit. Yes, this is better. And this knight needs to be spot. Yeah. This works for now. We will work on this a bit more later on. I want some coloring in it. Some like a contrast in color. Maybe reds, maybe blue. I am using Eevee. I don't like cycles. Never using cycles. Yes. Yeah, for now this looks good. For now this is representing what I'm trying to achieve. We will clear this area so it will be like looking more like a hand coming from inside of the pot. And we will work on the texture again, like make it seamless here. By the way, it is important that how you use these enemies. In my game, you will always encounter enemies uh, like, you will encounter them if you know the Expedition 33. You will encounter them like that. So, like, you will always see enemies front. You won't be seeing any backside of the enemy. Of course, because we are people with self-respect, we will fix this. But you don't need to if you're in my situation, because enemies will be looking like this all the time. Enemies will be like looking like this all the time. See this image, like this. So we don't need to fix it, but we will, and it will be animating like this. Let's fix this. Let's just create the pivot right here, and let's just give it a quick animation for it. So it will be like, oh, or we can just go something like this. So, attack animations, blah, 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 whatever it is. But yeah, in fight scene will be enemy attack animation. They will be fixed. Oh, it will. Yeah, they will be using animations. Yeah, there will be animations for them. So yeah. But there was a scene that is ready. By the way, let me just find it. So one of my good friends that created our main character actually. This is one of the scenes, like a scenes, but the game will be looking like this. So, you don't actually need to fix the background. Yeah, enemies are animated. Kind of like this, see? Yeah. This is so good, man. This isn't me, by the way. This is one of my good friends, created by one of my good friends. Let me just show him so you can follow him. Um, uh, Go to Instagram and check it. Is it okay to show you this? I think it's okay. This. Kutay Sert. Follow him. He's working on a game too. See? He did this. So it's really fun. I just give him the lore and he just, dropped this. Amazing. Yeah. So, yeah. We will continue to pot later on. Yeah, I felt like we didn't do anything for today because I'm trying to manage the stream. I'm trying to look for the chat. I need to fix this whole thing, but I think and I don't usually talk in English, so it's kind of like I'm kind of like I need some practice talking to the camera and talking with you guys. But for now, this looks kind of fun. Just hop on here and see you casually scrolling Met Museum like it was some sort of yeah, yeah. It was a Archon's idea. Thanks to him. But yeah, for textures we need a lot of shopping. So yeah. It's kind of like our IKEA, yeah. And I was at the IKEA yesterday, so it fits. Yeah. Have you ever played Persona? I think I played Persona 5, yeah. But I was at that time, while I'm playing Persona, I was playing Disco Elysium, and going back and forth got me, drop down both of the games. So I will be starting Disco Elysium again. And I think if you guys want, we can play it on the, stream because I do like turn-based games. Will you make this game by all alone? I think Uh, no, the idea part, the game design part, I do have a partner, and this is not a solo game dev kind of thing because I do a lot of collabs with other people, and the game is actually made by, in the design phase, made by two people. And I think he is watching this stream right now too. Yeah. Shout out to Kerem. Uh, but modeling part, coding part, yeah, I do those alone. I didn't expect me, you know, keeping this stream for 1.5 an hour. I just thought like I can just drop in an hour and do some stuff and just close the stream. But it's been like 90 minutes. I should get used to this. So I think in Sunday I want to play a game. I told you guys that I will playing Witcher because I think as a game design, it's a really good game. As a quest design, actually, it's a really, really good game. I don't like the, action mechanics that much, but um, if you have another suggestions, we can do other stuff too. I will give you a few options, I think, on Instagram, so you can check them, and we'll see if you want to join me playing a game on Sunday. I don't just play the game; we'll be discussing about it. So the playing part will be like stopping the game, talking about it, talking about that its design, maybe talking about its visual design actually. And yeah, it was good stream. I wasn't expect stay this long. Thank you. And right now, it seems you're the top fan. Yay! I'm checking it. Even my girlfriend is at fourth place. Shame. Oh, Okan is here. Okan, where do I know you? From Twitter? If you're here. Okay. Yeah, that's it for now. I think I will be seeing you on Sunday, and we'll see how this things goes. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for talking, asking questions, and I'll see you next time.